Shiranjani, the one who is with you. Can you just introduce me to him?
Absolutely. My support, my husband Shrish.
Okay.
From the time we started, Adik Munchanu, we were kind of discussing a lot about, if this is a sensible thing to do or not. So he was like a strong support for me. So go do it if it's something that you really want to do. And we've been sharing responsibilities on shopkeeping also.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hello.
May I know your name, please?
Yeah, I'm Shrish.
Fine. So how do you support her? She said you support her a lot. I just want to know what all things you do to her.
We share most of the house responsibilities and the shop responsibilities. When we started off, we used to sit in the shop, we used to take turns sitting because we had a very small child at the time when we started. So we had to take care of him as well. And we stay with my parents, so we are with them. So if we have to go to any stall, any external event, we kind of do all the packing, take the inventory, and then we take it there. We man
It's really
the
a
stalls.
tough job, I tell you. It's not that easy like when we people talk. It's really a tough job.
It's felt easy because of the support system,
Exactly.
My husband, and I have the friends group also.
Yeah.
We have a
that's
lot
fine.
of friends who help us out when we need it, and it doesn't feel tough because we enjoy doing this. We get to meet a lot of interesting people. We have
fine.
made a lot of friends over these past few years. Including the school where our children go to. We came to know about that as well through meeting people from our shop. So that's the most satisfying part. People come here, enjoy. There are many who would come here and maybe even spend an hour talking to us. And we get to know so many interesting things.
So when did you start the shop particularly?
Started the store in 2008 in terms of with a very small set of items. Wanted to support a group also. So palm leaf items was what I started with. But then by 2009 I had built up enough of traditional games. So I wanted to make the games available but not in the really rugged format. If you notice some of our games, we have all the rules put on the back of the games. And they
Board
look
and
like
all. Okay,
beautiful
yeah,
scrolls,
fine.
It takes you back to the Maharaja days. So those were the things I worked on, and it happened by, it took us 1 year nearly to set it all in place.
Fully to flourish, it took around 1 year or something. Okay.
Flourish? That's a questionable thing. But definitely we've been enjoying.
Exactly.
It's a brilliant, 5 years that we've had.
And what made you to start this? Yeah. Like I keep on asking you, what made you to start this? Why? It's so impressing. I tell you, you should have some particular point. I mean to say something which like went on your mind. No, I have to start this. I have to introduce this. Why? Why so?
Maybe two things that were working on my mind. One was the need for a hobby store. I always wanted to have a hobby store. Puzzles, brain teasers were things that I really loved. And the second beautiful thing that happened was our kids.
Okay, fine.
So when we had our children and we wanted them to play these games because we have grown up playing these games with our parents and our grandparents. But when we started looking around, not a single shop was selling any of these games.
Really, yeah.
So that is when the idea struck her, and we thought of taking it forward.
Exactly. Whatever your idea is really good. Like not even a single shop is doing this. As he said, I've just seen only this shop. And I believe you don't have any franchise or your
No,
nothing,
I haven't, because till now I haven't believed in the franchisee model. Okay, this place is running because I live close by also, and I always love the customer interaction.
Okay.
Like he was telling, the people we end up speaking for an hour, hour long with the customers. And it's very interesting. That's what makes the whole place come alive.
What all type of customers you have? Like people just walk in and just have a look once, then just say walk out. And some people, tend to buy all things. And what all types of customers you have?
There is a variety. So now, over the past 2 years, I also have a person who manages the storefront. So it's not like earlier days when they used to see the door closed and they would give me a call and come and I would come and show them the store. So today, with her sitting in the storefront, there are few walk-ins. They come, they just take a look, and having furniture showrooms next door, they come and ask if there's, the chair and this.
Many of them ask if the chair is for sale. So
You do that? No, you don't do that. Actually, it's too good,
Yes.
It's very innovative, something new. Like, actually, these chairs are normally present in gardens and all. Like,
Yes.
it's really pretty, So you can see people give you ideas also. Like,
Yes.
you have to manufacture them and sell it that also.
Yes. In fact, if you look at this Chaukabara, it's a bedside table. It
Oh,
can
yeah.
work as a bedside table.
Exactly,
as well. So we are working on some furniture aspects with game context. So most of I have developed quilts with games on them.
Okay,
So you spread
fine.
the game quilt.
You
on
can
your-
sit on that, then play.
Yeah,
But
play and-
these ones are for sale, I believe. No, like the
Yes, for
tables are also for sale, I believe. Okay, fine. Okay, apart from your work, sir, how do you manage to be here with her, and how do you help her?
Yeah, I mean, when I was working, I would spend the day in the office, and when I come here, either I would come to the shop, or I would be at home with the kids and helping them with their stuff, or we would take turns doing that. Currently, I have taken a break from work, pursuing my higher studies.
Okay.
So I find some more time to be with her and help her ideate and to see how to take this forward, take this to the next step. So that's our kind of that's what is occupying us now. Now Kavde has made so much name. So now what next?
What's the next? Exactly. People also keep asking you what next, what next. Really, I tend to ask you what next. I just asked you just now what are the other things you're going to do. Okay, so nice meeting you, and it was really nice talking to you, and I'm really glad that you help her a lot in the household things also, and again here also.
Nothing great.
It's really very nice to see you people. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, what are the new things? I just want to know what are things you're going to do now. Like, what are some new things? Are you just keep on going on? Like,
Yeah, in terms of games, we do introduce a lot of new games, which is an irony because the old games which we are reintroducing.
Yeah.
We get information from customers, our visitors, or people whom we interact with, or when we go out travel, we get some information. So that we work on and convert it into a game board. That apart from building the the materials in the store, I'm also looking to expand, make a place where people can come play, children can come sit and play, as well as adults.
Okay.
And a cafe setup, so they can use the space like a party theme also when needed. Those are the ideas that we're working on. It's kind of 90% done. We are I'm very excited with the whole thing.
Even we are also looking forward for all those things. When is it going to complete, Matt?
Maybe by this March end, we are
March
hoping to launch the space. It's taken us 2 years in our head, 1 year, and then working for another year.
Exactly, it needs lots of time. I tell you, it's not that easy. And anybody in your shop to help you, Matt?
Yes, I've had 2-3 on different timelines, but there's one girl, Uma, who's kind of stuck. Stayed on with the store very beautifully. She kind of does a lot of by herself, self-motivated. I'm really happy.
Okay.
Nice artwork, Aloma, comes out on palanguri boards. So we
Okay.
have plain boards and she does nice artwork and very, very up and doing things. And she's maintaining the books also really well, which is like something I just couldn't do.
Okay, so you should be really thankful to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Fine, and one more thing, yeah. Where do you bring all these stuffs from?
They all come from different places. So any craft group that I want to work with, I give them a design and we make those games out of that.
Okay.
So we have game boards and toys from all the way from Kanyakumari, a lot of places in Karnataka, Banaras.
No, do you have any particular factories which is just getting you always like regular this thing, or anywhere whatever you see just pick it up like?
No. I give them the designs and these people.
Oh, you give them order? Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Nobody makes these game boards today. So I give them the designs, which is pretty simple, not too complicated. But we're trying to see that there is an element of no plastic. That's one thing we strongly believe in. And some amount of craft in it makes it a little more enriching.
Colorful, enriching. Yeah, that's fine.
So if it's not craft, something else in the packaging, and if in some way we can help a group that is surviving on little handwork.
Okay.
So I look for such groups and they're very enterprising as such. Thankfully, it's all been going well.